Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kate Snow.
Hey, everybody. Hello. Ooh. Hi. Okay, stragglers at the bar, get your seats. We got everybody out there? How's everybody doing? This is pretty sweet, right? This venue is pretty nice. Can I say it's a little bit nicer than the Marriott? It's a little bit nicer. I am so happy to be here tonight. I'm so proud to be your host again. I don't know why you keep asking me to come back, but I really appreciate it. Let's give a huge thank you, an early round of applause to our 2013 Reunite Now National Conference sponsor, if we could, Comcast, NBC Universal. I work for them, so just keep clapping. My bosses. Since 2008, Comcast NBC Universal has invested more than $47 million to support Big Brothers Big Sisters. $47 million. That has included airtime, leadership training, sponsorship of our national conference right here, our awards gala. And by partnering with agencies in 13 cities, the corporation has made Comcast Beyond School Walls the nation's largest workplace mentoring program, which is pretty huge. And for employees in those 13 cities, the partnership has become really personal. Take a look.
When I see my big sister, I feel happy. He can always help me when I need help.
Whenever I see him, he's always excited to see me.
The Beyond School Walls program is a great program. It's very unique. We realize that there are many kids in underserved neighborhoods and communities that could use our help.
This is the single best program that we have been able to partner with an organization on in terms of the impact that it has. I know we're making a difference.
There are some students in the program who have decided, I want to do something different with my life. I have bigger dreams.
To take time out of my work day to spend time with a child and really make a difference in a child's life, it's just been an unbelievable experience.
The partnership between Comcast and Big Brothers Big Sisters is the definition of what corporate citizenship is all about. Comcast gets it better than anybody.
It is a big company, but it's really a big family. It's fulfilling.
Here at Comcast, we were able to start something by expanding our Beyond School Walls program into other markets.
To see the various kinds of careers that we have here at Comcast at that early age is making a huge impression on these children. It's going to make a big difference in their lives.
It's good stuff. I am proud to be an employee of NBC Universal, NBC News. I'm proud to serve on the national board. A lot of our board members are here tonight. I'm honored to be among Big Brothers Big Sisters, hundreds of thousands of alumni, Bigs and Littles. We're going to hear more from our conference sponsor after dinner during the presentation of the Bigs and Littles of the Year, which I know you're all anxious to hear. It's the best part of the night. But I also do want to mention that this year, in addition to NBC, Universal, and Comcast, we have a number of conference co-sponsors. So if you can hold your applause till we list them all, they are Beiersdorf, JCPenney, Least Among Saints, and Blackbaud. I think I said that wrong, Blackbaud. Yeah, sorry. Thank them for their support, but there is more. We're also excited to have a whole bunch of national corporate and foundation partners here tonight. And again, a long list which says a lot about this organization. American Promise, Annie E. Casey, the Bechtel Foundation, Cargill, Clear Channel, Dollar General, Jack in the Box, the Michael Baisden Foundation, Nerium, Nike, Oak Foundation, Reed Smith, 7-Eleven, the Thrive Foundation, and Wells Fargo. Give it up for them. And And we have a lot of supporters of our local agencies here with us tonight, including the board of directors of our host agency, Big Brothers Big Sisters of Colorado. Where are you? Yeah, over in the corner. Thank you all for the hospitality. Thank you for having us. I love Denver. I went for a run this morning, and suddenly, like halfway through, I was like, why do I feel so out of shape? And then I realized, the Mile High City. It's a beautiful place. Thank you for having us. On behalf of all bigs and littles and alumni of our program and communities across the nation, I want to thank everyone who's here for your support. Now, for you long-timers who've been a few times to this event, I hope you'll bear with me. I'm going to tell my story again for like the 6th time. I met my match, in more ways than one, in 1996. Ouch, 1996. That's a long time ago, don't do the math. Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central New Mexico, they're out there somewhere, paired me with my little sister Amanda. And I have to tell you that today, as a network news anchor, a correspondent, I've had a lot of life-changing moments. I've probably had more big moments than I deserve to have and is healthy to have. I was talking this morning with the CEO from Oklahoma City about my trip to Moore recently in Oklahoma. And you might have seen it on TV. We were interviewing the principal of that school and the teachers of that school that was destroyed. Well, luckily their littles were okay, but a few of them were impacted by that tornado. That's one story. Last December, I covered the shootings in Newtown, Connecticut, which is heartbreaking. I was in Boston after the marathon bombing. I was in Cleveland when those young women were released from that home. I've been privileged to land a lot of interviews, President Obama, former President Clinton, Bono. Thank you, right? Rick Springfield. I mean, life-changing experiences, and if you really want to see something very funny and embarrassing, Google my name and Rick Springfield. Jesse's girl, oh, it's bad. So I say all this because I've had a lot of big moments, but of all the life-changing moments that I've had across this great career that I've had, and I've had a lot of fun, I have to say that becoming a big sister to Amanda during my time in New Mexico, that ranks way up there as among the most memorable and meaningful experiences of my life. That's her. So I told you last year I was at the Big Brothers Big Sisters National Leadership Conference in Washington, D.C., and if you were with us, I was fresh from attending that wedding, Amanda's wedding. Yeah, I can't believe it's been a year, and they're doing great, and I'm happy to, no, they're doing great. I heard some people like laugh as if that's hard after the first year of marriage. I'm happy to tell you, she wanted me to pass along her greetings to you and tell you that she's enrolled in school again, and she's studying to become a social worker. She wants to work in New Mexico with the Department of Children's Services there and work with foster kids. 17 years after we came together as a big and little, Amanda is still and always will be my little sister. And it's really because of Amanda that I got into this whole thing, right? That I accepted the offer to join the Big Brothers Big Sisters of America Board of Directors. It's because of her that I'm here tonight, and I really am honored to be part of that growing alumni network. If I may, though, I will say that it was pretty much my getting in touch with Big Brothers Big Sisters that brought me back into the fold, which says something about where we're at, right? I'm glad that tonight we're talking about starting to get more organized and communicating with alums, as I'm a prime example of someone who was lost in the system for many years. We have had some big high points this year, though, and I'm just going to remind you of a couple. Lucky for us, late last year, one of the biggest names in Hollywood came to us as a donor and a celebrity spokesperson. Now, look, I know you all are secretly hoping that Jamie Foxx is going to run out here right now. Yeah, I know, me too. But he's got this little movie. It's called The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I don't know, I haven't really heard about it. He's filming that. Apparently he's got this other little movie called White House Down that he's promoting. No, these are big, big films. So he sends his regrets, but I know that he would want me to tell you how proud he is of all of you and all the work that we're doing. He has really gotten into this role. Throughout the year, Jamie has shared our match stories on social media. He has extended special invitations to our bigs and our littles. Alumni matches joined him at his Super Bowl party. How cool was that? He invited bigs and littles to join him on his amazing Spider-Man 2 movie set. Again, yeah, pretty cool. And just this past Friday, he invited 3 matches to attend his red carpet White House Down screening. So Jamie told us that while his schedule has kept him from making as many appearances as he would have liked to this year, he does plan on having a long-term relationship with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and I think that's awesome. Now, before we get to dinner, I know you're all trying to quietly eat your salads. Keep going. Before we get to the main course, we have a couple of special individuals and agencies that we want to celebrate, beginning with our Agency and Board of the Year honorees. And to present these prestigious awards, I'm going to ask Big Brothers Big Sisters of America President and CEO Charles Pearson and our National Board Chair Jim Singleton to join me up here.
That's right. Thank you, Kate. This is the fun stuff, and good evening, everyone. Our 2013 National Agency of the Year winners have demonstrated program quality and revenue growth, talent management, a commitment to diversity, and effective strategic planning. Leading our outstanding network of agencies is a real honor, as you all know.
Good evening. Charles is absolutely right. Few agencies can claim these titles. Criteria for Board of the Year are qualities that embody performance excellence in revenue growth, strategic leadership, board development, board governance, and match retention. Also add board engagement and fundraising to that list. We're recognizing Network's outstanding local agencies and top board of directors in 3 categories: large, mid-size, and small market. To accept these awards for both Agency of the Year and Board of the Year, we would like to ask the CEO and the board chair or the board representative to join us on the stage. Our Agency of the Year and Board of the Year winner for the performance last year in the small market category is Big Brothers Big Sisters of Salina. Great. Congratulations. I think they're on, yeah, here they are.
Congratulations, Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Salina. They were coming in and they said, "Can you give us any hints?" And I said, "No, I can't." But they have done outstanding work to be recognized as both Agency of the Year and Board of the Year. Congratulations. Moving on to the MLAA. Once again, in this category, our Agency of the Year and our Board of the Year are one and the same. And this year's winner of our Mid-Large Agency Alliance is Big Brothers Big Sisters, Northeast Indiana. Congratulations, big brothers, big sisters of Northeast Indiana. We have a very special couple here tonight to join our agency, and they did not know that they were going to be selected. Bob and Virginia Wolf have chosen to come and be with us this evening. Bob was a 3-year national board president, the founder of Do It Best Corporation, a national partner of Big Brothers Big Sisters, sitting with us tonight. Bob, Virginia, would you please stand for a round of applause? We appreciate you. Thank you. And again, congratulations, Big Brothers Big Sisters of Northeast Indiana. In the category of large agency alliance, we have a split vote. We have 2 different winners for our top agency and top board. Our agency of the year is Big Brothers Big Sisters of Greater Kansas City. Well done, Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Greater Kansas City. And for our large agency board of the year, our winner is Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Metropolitan Chicago. Let's give all of our local Agency of the Year and Board of the Year honorees and their hardworking leaders a well-deserved round of applause. Congratulations to all of you. Well done. Our next award recognizes an individual who represents the highest levels of individual board service. Jim?
Absolutely, Charles. This is about the Cliff Norman Award. It's named for a dedicated individual who served as a board member locally and nationally. After serving on the board of directors of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Metropolitan Detroit, Cliff was on the national board for more than 25 years. He set a new standard for commitment and generosity. As such, the award named for Cliff recognizes a local board leader who has contributed time and treasure both locally and nationally. As described by those who nominated him, our 2013 Cliff Norman winner is a board member who truly gets what we do. He has improved his agency through service delivery, financial management, and fund development. He is a mentor to the CEO and fellow board members. He has steered his agency through some of its greatest period of growth and professional development. He inspires fellow trustees and staff to think big, allowing the agency to place a greater focus on future growth and capacity building. This is really remarkable. As a result, the agency served 44% more children last year. This is awesome. He has personally contributed or secured more than $500,000 during his tenure. He serves on the Nationwide Leadership Council, and he's been a big brother. Our 2013 Cliff Norman Award winner is the Morris Bergen Passaic, if I got that right, Sussex County Agency Board member, Gadi Ben Menachem. Isn't that great? Oh my goodness. Hi, Lori. What Charles just noted to me is that Gotti's daughter is graduating from high school tonight. And so, Lori, if you have any comments.
Thank you. I just want to say a couple quick words. Gotti's daughter is graduating tonight from high school, and he was unable to be here tonight. And I want to say I knew Cliff well. We were on the MPALC together and on the NLC transition team. He was a wonderful man, and his creed was that every board member should lend their talent, treasures, and time to the agency. And there is no one who does that better than Gotti. I'm very proud to accept this on his behalf, and I also want to congratulate him. He is the new vice chair of the NLC for the coming year. So again, thank you very much. Very proud.
That's great. I think we're done. It's all yours, Kate.
I have to say, I know Gotti too. He is one of those guys, he just gets things done, you know? And he has his priorities straight. He's at his daughter's graduation. So Lori, please do tell him congratulations from us. I was just there, what was it, a couple months ago doing an event with you guys. Passaic County, right? After dinner, we're going to learn who's won our partner awards, and my personal favorite, of course, we will celebrate our bigs and littles of the year. We'll also be entertained by another one of our celebrity ambassadors. 2012 Miss America, Laura Kepler, is here. If you've heard her voice, woo, it's outstanding. And we're going to see why her musical talent has opened a lot of doors to her, helping her earn the titles of Miss Wisconsin and then Miss America, and now she's giving right back and helping us. And now, in keeping with our Reunite Now theme, one of our alumni little brothers, Richmond Punch, has prepared a really special treat for us. I had the chance to hear him warming up earlier. Wow, he's gonna blow you away. So I've actually met Richmond before also. He's a graduate of Juilliard and Yale. So, you know, he doesn't really have a big pedigree, Juilliard and Yale. He's the founder and owner of Mr. Richmond Punch Productions. I got to work with him at a couple events now, one in New Jersey, and also you might remember him from Dallas a couple of years ago. He is a versatile violinist. He plays everything from classical music to jazz, hip hop to gospel. And again, if you were in Dallas, you're going to remember Richmond Punch. He is going to play now as you enjoy your dinner. I will mention one more thing about Richmond. I ran into his new wife earlier tonight. He is a newlywed, roughly, I think about a year now. He grew up in the Dallas area, and that is where his mom enrolled him in Big Brothers Big Sisters. And his big brother Jeremy provided him with some male guidance that he says he really desperately needed. Richmond credits Jeremy for being a constant source of encouragement as he pursued his music career. So as dinner is served, Richmond will entertain us with something that he has specially put together for tonight's Reunite Now themed gala. Enjoy.
Tell them to play Devil Went Down to Georgia. Tell them to play Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Richmond Punch, little brother. Man. Can I just see that? Look at this. Wow. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. That'll get us going. Holy cow. All right, so that was a treat. Speaking of treats, we're not quite to the dessert part of the dinner yet. I know some of you just got your food, but I just don't want you to worry that we are going to get to your sweet tooth a little later, okay? So if you've already finished your main course, don't worry, it's all coming. And we have something very special planned. See how I did that? It's called a tease. There's something special coming later with your dessert. The fact is, there are millions of people in the nation who, like Richmond or me, or so many of you, have been enrolled in our program as bigs or littles, volunteers. We have alumni staff, we have board members, corporate, community partners. And imagine how much more powerful we'll be as a network when we build a strong alumni network and we meet all the Richmonds out there. Tonight, I have the privilege of being able to present some very special awards. The first one up is the Margaret Slack Award. This honor is reserved for one outstanding staff member every year who delivers the highest level of quality service. This year's honoree is someone who immerses himself in his work, and his passion is infectious, I'm told. He has been key to his agency's success, assembling a Hispanic Advisory Council and an African American Advisory Council. One of his mentoring Brothers in Action events netted 100 new African American mentors, just one event. And on top of everything else, if that's not enough, he's been a big 3 times. Ladies and gentlemen, please meet our SLAC Award winner, Big Brothers Big Sisters of South Texas, Vice President of External Communications, Armin Barbajanian. Armin, your passion for your work, your commitment to giving your staff top training, communication, coaching opportunities have earned you a $1,000 scholarship for your own personal career development. He said I came close on the last name. I'm just going to stick with Armin. He was teasing me today about how I make jokes when I'm up here and I go off script. I said I wouldn't do that tonight. The Skip Walsh Award recognizes an outstanding agency staff member who serves as a role model to his or her colleagues. Our winner tonight is a true mentor for every member of his staff and executive team. He has risen through the ranks of the agency. In his nearly 2 decades as a Big Brothers Big Sisters staffer, he's worked in just about every department. In every role, he brings something fresh. In the area of fund development, particularly Bowl for Kids' Sake, he is really a star player. One year, he developed and implemented a plan that brought in $710,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to introduce you to the 2013 Skip Walsh Award winner, Big Brothers Big Sisters of Kansas Chief Development Officer, David Sherman. And while he's walking up, I will say this award comes with a $500 check for you and another $500 check for use for the agency. Congratulations to David. Our next awards recognize our external partners, individuals and organizations that believe in mentoring, know how important it is to invest in outcomes at scale. They invest in our matches, right? So for our next awards, we thought it was appropriate to ask matches from Big Brothers Big Sisters of Colorado to do the honors. So please welcome Ariel and her big sister Anne, and Amaya and her big sister Jenny.
Hi, my name is Amaya. I'm 11 years old. My big sister's name is Jenny. We have been matched for 3 years. Having a big sister has helped me become a better student, friend, and person.
You're good. You're fine. You're good. Keep going.
For that, I'd like to ask my big sister Jenny to thank a company that helps kids like me get matched with the right mentor.
All right. Thank you, Amaya. The 2013 Big Brothers Big Sisters of America Community Impact Award is for an individual or organization that transforms support for us. This year, the award goes to a unique company and its team of individual brand partners. One of the brand partners is a former Little named Shane. Another is Shane's big brother, former big brother, Craig. Their mentoring success story inspired their associates to donate more than $300,000 of their own money to Big Brothers Big Sisters nationally and locally over the past year. Congratulations to Nerium International. You are the winner of the 2013 Community Impact Award. Nerium President and co-founder Dennis Windsor and Amber Olson-Work will accept the award on behalf of Nerium.
We're so honored to partner with Big Brothers Big Sisters. As a company that's just over a year old, we decided from the very beginning to partner with this organization because we truly believe that the people in this room have the power to make ripples of change throughout the next generation of America's youth. And we want to support that in any way we can and in every community that we can together.
Nerium is not really a company just about selling products. We're about making a difference. And there's no better way for us to make a difference in America than to be partnered with you, Big Brothers and Big Sisters of America. And we're so thrilled and so proud. And I want you to know that we have thousands of brand partners across the country cheering for you, bowling for you, becoming Big Brothers and Big Sisters, and that's just the tip of the iceberg because together we're going to be doing huge things, and we're just on fire to raise money for you and raise people for you and to really make a difference. So thanks so much for having us. And I just want to say, if we can do anything for any of you on a local level, we don't want to be just a corporate sponsor, but we're there for you on local levels too, and please feel free to holler if you need us. Thanks. We love you guys.
Hi, my name is Ariel. I'm 15 years old. My big sister's name is Anne. We have been matched for 4.5 years. Having a big sister has helped me feel more self-confident and a better student. Anne always encourages me. Our next honor is the Common Good Award. It goes to a partner that provides in-kind services that benefits our overall brand as a whole. This spring, radio stations across the country began running a series of new Big Brothers Big Sisters PSAs. I'd like to welcome my big sister, Anne O'Neill.
Thank you. Oh, and she was shy to come up here. The radio spots told real stories of some former Bigs of the Year and their littles. They asked listeners to donate, volunteer, or reunite if they have been away for a while. The Common Good Award goes to Clear Channel Radio. Congratulations. Clear Channel's Executive Vice President of Operations, Hartley Adkins, is here to accept the award. Come on up, Hartley.
Thanks, everybody. It is a tremendous honor to be recognized for supporting such a worthy organization, a worthy group that does so much good. You know, for Clear Channel, it's part of our corporate culture to give back to the community. As a company that reaches 243 million people every single month, our obligation isn't just to partner with them on news and weather, but it's also to make sure we give back as frequently as possible. So our goal is to continue this relationship, do great things for years and years to come. I just want to thank everybody here for helping support that campaign and looking forward to decades ahead. Thank you.
And now we have the honor to present the 2013 Big Brothers Big Sisters of America Enterprise Award.
This award honors an investment of more than $250,000 in innovation nationwide. The honoree is the Thrive Foundation for Youth.
So perhaps it should be called the Stealth Award, because we're pleased at the Thrive Foundation to be able to fund the Youth-Centered Match Support Project, which there's 10 agencies in this room that are helping build stronger relationships with our young people, with our matches. We want to give a big shout out to you, as well as the research team and this Carly. Where are you, Carly, who's leading the implementation? There's our hero right there. This is a coming attraction. We're having fabulous results, strengthening organizations and young people and helping all young people thrive. And so hopefully next year at this time, we'll be able to announce some new things, right, Charles? So anyway, I just want to thank you all and let you know that the Thrive Foundation so supports your work and is proud to be a part of this great organization. Thank you.
Now we have the honor of presenting the Big Brothers Big Sisters of America's President's Award.
It goes to a partner that is here for us over time, showing real consistency and real commitment, just like a big brother or big sister. In just a few short years, Big Brothers Big Sisters has received more than $1 million from this partner. The partnership resulted in one of the most successful cause marketing efforts in the company's and our history. On top of that, the company provides a workplace mentoring program, and as a national conference co-sponsor, the company hosted a first-class reception here last night. Ariel and I are proud to present the 2013 President's Award to Beiersdorf USA. The company's president and CEO, Bill Graham, and his team are here to accept the award. Come on up.
Thank you very much. We are very proud of the partnership that we've had with Big Brothers and Big Sisters for over 5 years now. I'm really proud on behalf of the Beiersdorf team, honored and also humbled to receive this award. Last year I challenged our team, how do we grow our sales, but do it in a way where we can actually make a bigger difference for a cause that's near and dear to our hearts, and that's mentoring, and specifically the work that we do together with Big Brothers and Big Sisters to get more volunteers, to raise more money, and to help more kids. And it was through a real small but very smart and passionate group of individuals that our Skin Care That Really Cares national promotion was born. And the results were stellar. In just over 4 weeks, we raised $100,000 together for Big Brothers Big Sisters. What's also really exciting is the first quarter of this year behind this event was the strongest quarter of sales in the history of our company. So it really, really worked. So I want to personally thank this great team that I'm blessed to work with, and also the folks back at the ranch. But I also really want to thank the team at Big Brothers and Big Sisters, because it really was the collaboration between our two organizations that made this happen. And Charles, I personally want to thank you, and Kelly, and also Charleston for really helping us to bring this to life. And I'm also really happy to tell you that we've already started to put together the plans for 2014, and very much looking forward to making sure that the program next year is even bigger and better for us in 2014. So thank you very much. Appreciate the support and the recognition.
Our next award is a new one. Last year it went to the man for whom the honor is named.
This generous gentleman has donated more than $1 million in airtime and social media to the network, and he donated more than $130,000 in grants to us. Mentoring is his passion, and for that, we are happy that Big Brothers Big Sisters has named an award in his honor. We're even more pleased that tonight, Michael Baisden has joined us to present the award himself. Welcome, Mr. Baisden.
How's everybody doing? You already know I'm not going to stick to the script, so first of all, I was going to do this without my glasses, but I turn 50 tomorrow, so you already know. Over 50, make some noise. That's right, you can't make it without over 50 now. 50's the new 49. I got involved in Big Brothers Big Sisters back in 2009. I'm from the south side of Chicago. You all may remember, South Side! You all may remember the incident with Darion Albert, the young man who got beat to death in Chicago, and I was on the air at the time on 77 stations, and it wasn't enough just to talk about what happened. A lot of people talk about it, but people like yourselves do things about it. So what I decided to do was to rent out a bus, travel around the country to 70 cities, and give directly to people and promote mentoring, and that's how my relationship began with Big Brothers Big Sisters. I know that you all have an opportunity to get together here doing these conventions, but I had the opportunity to travel to 70 cities and meet Big Brothers Big Sisters on the ground, and you all have done an absolutely phenomenal job, one of the best organizations I've had the privilege to work with over the last 20 years of my career. So hats off to you guys on the ground. You're doing an amazing job. Now you can catch me up with the script now. Thank you all so much for naming this award after me. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me, and I was a recipient last year. And this year, scroll down a little bit, scroll up, no, the other way, so we can go down a little more. Thank you. This year, the 2013 Michael Baisden Inspirational Award goes to a corporation that has stepped up in a big way across the country. They're becoming Big Brothers Big Sisters mentoring, telling their families and friends, especially black men, to do the same. But that's not all. For 3 years, they've made donations through Black History Month celebrations and apparel give-back programs. And this year, in addition to everything else they do, they host an online Black History Month auction for Big Brothers Big Sisters of America. Great job they're doing. This collaboration with celebrity designer Don C. and his Just Don brand offered 37 exclusive one-of-a-kind specialty packs that include a Just Don C snapback hat and a pair of Nike Air Jordan 1 sneakers to commemorate the 37 years this nation celebrated Black History Month. And even Kanye West and Michael Jordan tweeted about it, and they were lucky enough to win a pair online. This year's winner of the Michael Baisden Inspirational Award is the Nike Black Employee and Friends Network. The auction raised more than $94,000 for Big Brothers Big Sisters, and with their Give Back proceeds, donations, limited edition Black History Month apparel line, these generous employees raised more than $265,000 for Big Brothers Big Sisters just this year. That's pretty good. In 3 years, they raised more than $500,000 for the organizations. Congratulations. Please give them a hand. Ray Verrin, Nike here in Denver, will accept the award on behalf of his employee at Nike Black Employee Friends Network, along with his team, including Shabri Vickers from Big Brothers Big Sisters, Columbia Northwest. And in 1 minute speech for Nike employee. Ray, get on up here. Who's coming up? Where you guys at? Come on down. Get up here.
Good evening. On behalf of Nike's Black Employee and Friends Network, it is truly an honor to accept this award. Nike's Black Employee and Friends Network, we pride ourselves on mentorship throughout Nike Inc., but also through the community. Big Brothers Big Sisters allows us that opportunity to provide mentorship to young African American men and girls in the community, but also provide access to sport, which is another one of Nike's key initiatives. So again, thank you so much for the honor. We really appreciate it, and we're looking forward to many years to come with the partnership.
All right. Michael, thank you. I was going to give him a hard time that he's a radio guy and not a TV person with a teleprompter. Right? But I'm going to give you a hard time a little later. You stick around, okay? Michael, you hear me? Don't go anywhere. He mentioned that it's his birthday tomorrow. I'm just saying, that's a little hint, another foreshadowing moment for you. Can we also give a really huge round of applause for these folks behind me? That is not easy. They did better than Michael at the teleprompter, don't you think? I'm just kidding, it's a joke. Okay, listen, we have one more award before we name our Bigs of the Year, and this is an important one. It is the Charles G. Berwind Lifetime Achievement Award. For those who remember, Charles Berwind was a founding father of Big Brothers Big Sisters of America. He dedicated more than 40 years of his life to our cause and to building this very network that we have today. In the spirit of Mr. Berwind, I can tell you emphatically that this year's honoree has made Big Brothers Big Sisters a huge part of his life. And that is saying a lot because this honoree lives his life to the fullest. In fact, just a couple of weeks ago, KSNW TV in Wichita, Kansas, did a little profile.
Give a little is an understatement for a man who's given so much to Big Brothers Big Sisters. Bill Hanna will be honored later this month for his many contributions to the organization. But first, Mark Davidson looks back at the impact he had on so many.
There's no doubt in my mind that he's impacted thousands and thousands of people from every corner of this state and even nationally.
And Cargill President Jody Horner is among them. She joined the board for Kansas Big Brothers Big Sisters shortly after meeting Bill Hanna.
His power comes through his passion and his passion for kids. You can see it in his eyes, you can see it in his smile, and you can hear it in the stories that he tells.
Seen here with his late wife Janice, Hanna retired as an executive with Koch Industries in 2001. And while there's more time to enjoy springtime afternoons on his picturesque property, he also wanted to give back.
All of us need to do something that we enjoy because we're going to do a lot better.
He was drawn to the cause after a tragedy involving a colleague's daughter and soon became immersed in its mission. His passion for children and his business background made him the right man to head the first state board for Big Brothers Big Sisters. The move helped consolidate dozens of chapters across Kansas into the largest one-to-one mentoring organization in the country.
It allowed me to use some of the skills in thinking about how you lead, how you manage, how you control, how do you raise money, all the things that fit a business.
Not to mention the countless contacts he's made in the community. Among them, Phil Neff, a personal friend who Hanna convinced to join the cause.
He will never ask you to do something that he won't do or hasn't done.
Like being a big himself, Hanna has spent almost a decade matched with Daquan.
It's been something that was, I think, helpful to him.
He's also an active member of the National Board.
I've seen him interact with his own match and the kids, and he can be as effective in a one-on-one session as he can be in a boardroom.
All things that contribute to his lasting legacy, one that's sure to impact Big Brothers Big Sisters for years to come. Mark Davidson, KSN News.
If you'd like more information on becoming a Big, just call 1-888-KS4BIGS or go to kansasbigs.org. We've posted a link on our website, ksn.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Hanna is an institution on our national board, and I would like you to help me congratulate my fellow national board member, the 2013 Charles G. Berwyn Lifetime Achievement Award winner, Bill Hanna.
Jim, you don't have anything up here for me to say. This, to me, is a very big honor. I have thought a lot about, what Mr. Berwyn, or Judge Berwyn, I guess he was thinking more than 100 years ago in New York about what we need for kids. That need is bigger now than it ever has been. And there are many of us, all of us here, and many of us around the country become more and more aware of that, the help we need. And so I appreciate the honor. As I said, I told Jim a couple of weeks ago on an event they had at home for me, I don't really need the honors, but if it helps what we're doing, then I accept it. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Come over here. Fantastic. The time has come now for the big moment, our Bigs of the Year awards. We're going to get you in the mood first, though. We have a little talent for you. She is Kayla J., a 12-year-old little sister from Big Brothers Big Sisters of Yavapai in Prescott, Arizona. Her mother, Jody, is here tonight, I think. Jody, are you there? Out there somewhere. And she enrolled her in Big Brothers Big Sisters just to make sure she gets all the opportunities she deserves. As a result, Kayla J. got matched with Teresa, who, when she was younger, was a little sister herself. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Kayla J.
If anybody has been a victim of bullying or has been a bully, put your peace sign up. You talk about me going down the hall, pushed against lockers, pushed against walls. Call me out my name, playing silly games, taking your pain, the shame, the blame. You think you're bigger, cause you can't hit her. If you get to know her, she could be a winner. What can I do to make you see him just like you? Hurt like you, bleed like you do. I like going to the mall, playing with my dogs. Do you like your music? I dance to it all. I like singing, wanna hear a track or go to a show. Would you like that? You can make me stronger, have sleepovers. Haven't you heard that love lasts longer. When you gonna see that I'm just like you, want joy like you, peace like you do. I could be here for you when no one's there. I could be a friend to you when you are scared. I could be your friend from beginning to the end, be by your side through the thick and thin. I could be. You laugh when I come around, knocking my books down to the ground. If I tell a teacher or tell mama, I'm embarrassed at the school with the drama. I'm trying my best to deal with the stress. The fear in my chest has me depressed. I hope that you see that I'm just like you, get sad like you, mad like you do. I like jumping rope, saying no to dope. Looking in your eyes, I still see hope. I'll never make you cry, cross my heart, won't lie. Never tell you bye, please let's try. God gave me this message, love, no hatred. You will see it too if you only be patient. What can I do to make you seem just like you? Need hugs like you, love like you do. Here for you when no one's there. I could be a friend to you when you are scared. I could be your friend from beginning to the end, be by your side through the thick and thin. I could be. What'd you say? I think I have another song. She was in the backyard, say it was a little past 9. When our friends pulled up a white pickup truck. Her folks should have seen it coming, it was only just a matter of time. Plenty old enough, and you can't stop love. She stuck a note on the screen door, sorry but I got to go. And that was all she wrote. And mama's heart was broke. And that was all she wrote. And so the story goes. Now her daddy's in the kitchen, staring out the window, scratching and racking in his brains. How could 18 years just up and walk away? Our little ponytail girl grew up to be a woman, now she's gone in a blink of an eye. She left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging on the line. Now don't you wonder what the preacher's gonna preach about Sunday morning? And nothing quite like this has happened there before. Well, he must have been a looker, a smooth-talking son of a gun, for such a grounded girl to just stop and run. Of course you can't fence time, and you can't stop love. Now all the biddies in the beauty shop, that's been going non-stop, sipping on pink lemonade. How could 18 years just up and walk away? Our little ponytail girl grew up to be a woman, now she's gone in a blink of an eye. She left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line. She left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging on the line. She left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging on the line. She was in the backyard, say it was a little past 9. But when her parents pulled up a white pickup truck, plenty old enough, and you can't stop her. No, you can't fence time, and you can't stop love. Thank you.
You can give it to those guys. Oh, I want to be her friend. Kayla, can I be your friend? She blew us away. And I thought she was only doing one song, and then she's like, no, I've got another one to sing. Whoa. And now, if you're not revved up enough, we're going to do our Bigs of the Year. And to present the awards, please welcome Comcast Corporate Vice President of Community Investment and President of the Comcast Foundation, Sharice Lilly.
Good evening, and thank you, Kate. On behalf of Comcast and NBC Universal and the Comcast Foundation, I am so honored to present these very special awards tonight. I'm also proud to share some very good news. Like Big Brothers, Big Sisters, Comcast and NBC Universal have a strong belief in long-term mentoring. So I am delighted to announce that we are renewing our commitment to Big Brothers, Big Sisters. And not just for 1 year, but for 3 additional years. Thank you all. You all deserve the praise. You deserve the applause. And for a total commitment of an additional $10 million in cash and in-kind support. And I want to thank Fred Moss for all of his hard work on working with Big Brothers and Big Sisters on putting this deal together. Since our partnership began in 2008, Comcast has invested more than $47 million in Big Brothers Big Sisters, including more than $40 million in television airtime. And making our partnership very personal for our employees is our Comcast Beyond School Walls program. Every other week, nearly 300 of our employees in 13 cities across the country experience the rewards of being Big Brothers and Big Sisters mentors. Some of these matches have lasted nearly 5 years. We are so proud to host the nation's largest workplace mentoring program. Comcast and NBC Universal also know the value of Big Brothers Big Sisters as a community partner in helping us to spread the word about Internet Essentials, our 2-year-old broadband adoption program that is working to close the digital divide by providing low-income families with Internet access. To date, we have connected 600,000 low-income Americans to the power of the Internet, and many for the first time. So I am very honored that Comcast and NBC Universal have this opportunity to continue working with you for 3 more years to sponsor your national conference and to present the Bigs of the Year awards. The little is the best example of what the Big of the Year has achieved, and that's why these awards are designed to honor the bigs along with their littles. But this year, Big Brothers Big Sisters found itself in an exceptional situation. It's a special circumstance that has led to 2 Big Sisters of the Year being recognized at tonight's gala. After learning from Big Brothers Big Sisters of Kansas City that she had earned Big Sister of the Year honors, Sandra Rayford learned that her little sister of 10 years, Sine, had enlisted in the U.S. Navy. so Sine is not available tonight to join Sandra in other appearances this year. But Sine's choice to serve our country is so honorable. The Big Brothers and Big Sisters of America felt Sandra should still be rewarded publicly for her hard work. Lucky for us, we were able to get Sine on camera before she left for basic training.
She is more than just a mentor. I love her with all my heart. I grew up in a single-parent household and didn't have a mother figure in the home. I am today, and I'm 17 years old. My father and my grandmother decided to make that decision because I didn't have a mother figure. I think they just wanted me to have a female figure that I could look up to other than them. I had a rough childhood, but she was there. I had lonely days, and she was there. I was bored, and she was there. I had questions that I felt no one but her could understand, and she was there. Not only was she there, but she is still here now. She has shown me the keys to being a young lady, to hold your head high, to pursue your dreams, to be financially stable, not only for yourself, but for your future.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me congratulate Sandra Rayford for all she has done to help Sine to get to where she is. Before we meet the big sister and little sister who will share this year's honors with Sandra, let's meet Pat Farrell, our 2013 Big Brother of the Year, and his little brother, Jameer. Pat and Jameer have been matched since 2009. Jameer was 11. Pat signed up to be a Big Brother through a school-based partnership with his employer, RLI. It took a while for Pat to break the ice with Jameer, but when he did, it wasn't long before Pat decided to make the transition to community-based mentoring through Heart of Illinois Big Brothers Big Sisters. The icebreaker, their common love for sports.
First became involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters through a partnership between my company and the local agency. We started a lunch buddy program, and I was matched with Jameer.
Pat and Jameer are matched based on similar likes and interests and personalities. They both have an interest in sports.
Get your legs under it and snap it. Jameer is real quiet. He had very low self-esteem and no confidence.
Actually, sports kind of brought it together. We found something that we can talk about, which made everything comfortable. So after I found out that I can talk to him about basketball, I was able to talk to him about anything. It makes you feel you have to work for something in life and nothing's gonna come easy.
Did you get all your assignments done today? Jameer and I, after we've been matched for a while, I could see that he started to trust me with some information.
I felt like it was easy though. It was open note.
The first thing he really opened up to me about was when his dad was incarcerated.
It was kind of tough because I needed him at that time and he was going away. It's like Pat just filled in.
I gained his trust just when he was able to open up to me and know that I wasn't going to judge him. I wasn't going to judge him that his dad went to prison. All he knows is that I would help him through any tough time that he had. And so now he opens up to me, he shares those things because he knows that I'm not going to be able to fix these things, but I'm going to be able to help him through them. Slow down, slow down. His second game of the year, he went up for a rebound, came down on his leg wrong.
I tore my ACL and my meniscus.
The second surgery he's unable to have until the growth plate closes in his leg. That is potentially going to require him to miss his entire sophomore year of basketball and potentially leading into his junior year of basketball. This news that Jameer received was a changing point in his life.
I'm starting to realize that I can't do anything about now or the past. I just need to move on and try to make things in the future better.
Got it. Oh! Our relationship was stronger since the injury because he could see that I'm always going to be there for him. The one thing that a big brother or big sister can bring to the little's life is consistency. And I think always knowing that we're going to be there.
I'm glad to see the support I got from Pat. He's a leader. I feel like that he inspires everyone that he talks to.
It's been one of the most rewarding experiences of my life. You know, I not only gained a little, but I think I gained a family member.
Ladies and gentlemen, please meet and help me congratulate our 2013 Big Brother of the Year, Pat Farrell, and his little brother, Jameer.
Wow. Thank you, Comcast, NBC, Universal. Thank you. And thank you, Big Brothers of America, Heart of Illinois, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, and the supporters of this amazing organization. I would first like to thank or recognize two key individuals who made this trip to be with us. Jeff Parmenter, our executive director. I'm sure everybody's heard him. And Jamie Truelove, our case manager. I can't thank you guys enough for your support and guidance over these past 4 years. I would also like to thank my parents, Dean and Pam Farrell, who are joining us from Topeka, Kansas. You know, growing up, you taught me the importance of giving back to the community, and you led by example. Next, I would like to thank my wife, Laura, and my son, Matthew. They allowed me to become a big brother to Jameer, even though it meant spending a lot less time at home. And I can't leave out Jameer's grandma, Tony. She accepted me into her family, and we have worked as a team to help Jameer reach his full potential. And Jameer, a huge thank you to you for letting me be your big brother and your friend. When I first met Jameer 4 years ago, I never would have imagined that we would have the bond that we have today. He was so reserved and soft-spoken that I had to ask his teacher to change the meeting time because I couldn't hear him speak. And so I needed to be away from the other lunch buddies so I could actually hear him. But right out of the gate, you know, I knew Jameer and I had similar interests, but I had a tough time getting him to open up to me. I questioned whether I was even making a difference. I soon realized the answer to that question. I learned Jameer was struggling in school, but while we were far from close at that point, we had spent a great deal of time together, so I knew that Jameer was so much better than what he was putting forth. So I made a deal with him. I told Jameer that if he turned in all of his homework and had no unexcused absences for 3 straight weeks, I would take him to lunch to his favorite restaurant, or from his favorite restaurant. Sure enough, Jameer stepped up. He made all A's and B's on his next report card. And I felt it was only fair that I stepped up as well. So I took the steps to become a community-based big brother so that our friendship could extend beyond the classroom. You know, that next year, we confronted our first mentoring match hurdle. Jameer's grades began to slip and was getting in trouble at school. This was not the Jameer that I knew. At first, he was embarrassed to tell me that he was having trouble at home. And I had to make Jameer aware and understand that all families have issues, that I would never judge him or his family, and that I just wanted to be there for him so we could talk through things, and any problems that he have, just work through them. Jameer, I'm so happy that you trust me now, and we can talk about anything. Jameer's grades started to improve, and so did his self-esteem. I still remember the first time that we had to speak in front of a group of people for a local agency's 2010 Big Brothers Big Sisters annual reception. He was so nervous but did a great job. I was so proud. You know, one of the common interests is our love for Kansas basketball. Okay, so all right. So I guess I gently nudged him in that direction, maybe. You know, my Illinois friends often accuse me of brainwashing Jameer. I'd tell him, oh no, not Wildcats. No, I just tell him it's good mentoring. So this past year has been a breakout year for Jameer. He has set goals to attend college on a basketball scholarship. I always tried to impress upon him that to accomplish this goal, he would have to apply himself not only on the basketball court, but also in the classroom, and he has. Now I see Jameer mentoring his teammates. He shows them, you know, how they can improve their grades by applying the same techniques that have worked for him. Jameer, this is a true sign of the leader that you are on and off the court. Speaking of which, over the years, Jameer has worked hard to improve every aspect of his game. Our one-on-one matchups became increasingly hard-fought, leaving me sore for weeks. I think it's too bad that Jameer does not have a younger big brother. Unfortunately, I was not in town to see Jameer's first couple of games this season, especially his last big one. Jameer was having the best game of his career by scoring 20 points, and then came the game changer. He landed awkwardly on his leg and severely tore the meniscus and ACL on his left knee. We were scheduled to speak at our local agency annual reception on the night he received the devastating news about the seriousness of his injury. Even with just finding out the bad news, he followed through with his commitment and did an outstanding job. And Jameer, I was never more proud. You know, the last couple of months have been really hard for Jameer. But I told him that everyone has bad breaks at some point in their lives. But you can choose how to react to the adversity, and that is what will determine what kind of person you will become. You know, legendary UCLA basketball coach John Wooden said, "Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do." Jameer, you are a smart, funny, polite, talented person and have a huge heart. I'm so happy I became your big brother 4 years ago. It has been a very rewarding experience. And you are on the road to a successful life, and I want you to know that as long as it's okay with you, I'm there every step of the way.
Thank you, Pat. A lot of people say what they will do. You have already shown me that you will keep your word to it. Sorry. That means more to me than you know. My name is Jameer Jackson. I am 15 years old. I am matched with one of my personal heroes, Pat Farrell. I would first like to address Big Brothers Big Sisters organization and thank you for all the great matching you do and all the love that the program gives. Pat is an excellent mentor. He has changed my life in so many ways. Pat has helped me through many difficult situations, and I know he will be there for me in the future as well. Pat is a very humble human being. He has worked for the things he gets in life, which makes a young kid like me really look up to someone like him. What I love about Pat the most is that he truly appreciates the little things in life and teaches me how to cherish them as well. Throughout our time together, Pat has really helped me focus on my schoolwork by making incentives or goals for me to meet. As I started meeting those goals, I noticed that everything he was preaching started to make sense, and it was all settling in. I started doing better in school. After a while, Pat and I talked more about sports, and we started doing more physical activities like playing basketball and golfing. I asked him if he could help me get better in basketball, and he said yes. After working long and hard on my basketball skills with Pat, I was finally brave enough to try out for the school team, and I made it. I really appreciate Pat for what he's did. Until then, no one else made the time to just work with me on basketball. That meant a lot to me. Today, Pat and I don't really do many physical activities anymore because I'd rather just go to his house and hang out. I love the feeling of being there. It's like I'm actually a part of the family. Pat told you about one of the toughest periods of our match. It was after I tore my ACL and meniscus during a school basketball game. I felt like I had no hope left. I started to see a side of myself I thought I would never see. I felt horrible, and I acted out. And through it all, Pat was right there to get me through it. I know for a fact it was a part of my life I could have not gotten through alone. After my injury, Pat and I became so close that we could basically talk about anything. Pat's family was very supportive and has become my motivation for full recovery. I really love you guys. I have to say thank you to all the Big Brothers Big Sisters supporters and partners. I just can't believe how much the program has impacted my life. Pat is a really great human being, and I hope I can mentor a young kid one day and do the same as he has done for me. These final 3 years of our match are going to be very rewarding and successful. Even though the match will close someday, Pat will always be my mentor, supporter, a man I truly respect and I look up to, and most importantly, my family. Pat, congratulations on being the National Big Brother of the Year.
And now sharing the Big Sister of the Year honor, Alyssa Lozier, and her now 18-year-old little sister, Jordan. From the beginning, Alyssa knew there was something extraordinary about Jordan, and Jordan knew the same about her big sister.
Everybody pictures a certain person in their mind of who their little might be, and sometimes the experience is even better than what you would imagine. We started our match when she's 12, she's 18 now, and I've seen her thought process change. She's just matured.
Us being sisters has changed you. Do you think you changed?
Yeah, the bonding that has grown since they've met each other. I remember when we first met Alyssa, and I was kind of like Jordan as a parent. I was just real nervous, you know, somebody new. And then after we met her and talked to her for a while, I felt real comfortable.
For me, I didn't like her at first only because I didn't know her. It takes me a while to get comfortable with people, so.
For children with Asperger's, small tasks that can be easy for some people can be very challenging. Ordering from a menu in a restaurant, talking to strangers, being in large crowds in front of people that you don't know. It was really hard to predict what our connection would be on any given meeting. Sometimes it would be a little laugh over something. Sometimes it would just be singing the same song in the car. And sometimes she would really confide in me and say what was really bothering her or what she really was concerned about. Everywhere we go, we take pictures so that we can scrapbook. So we kind of just would build connections through common interests and find new interests that we could expose each other to. We've gone horseback riding, we've painted pottery.
Fun Spot was one of my favorite ones, and we're probably going to Sierra Point this summer, me and her.
She really has a lot of layers, and it's fun to kind of peel those back and really get to see the Jordan that not everybody gets to see.
So what do you remember about going to this movie?
It was the first premiere we ever went to, yeah.
Big Brothers Big Sisters provides a venue for these relationships that you wouldn't necessarily find in the community on your own. It's being there consistently and meeting the person that you're matched with where they are and finding out what they need. I would help push her out of her comfort zone to experience new things, to push her own limits and see that she can really do something when she puts her mind to it. And so she would help MC events with me and introduce me. She would speak in front of a crowd, and she did great. I was so proud of her in those moments to see her standing on the stage, knowing how nervous and a frightening experience that can be. But I said, you know what? I'm nervous too. We're going to do this together, and it's going to be fantastic. And she was great. And it was so rewarding to see her conquer those fears and to push herself and to succeed. And I hope that she remembers those moments when she faces something that is difficult or is scary, and she remembers, no, I can do it. If I decide to, I can do it.
My graduation party, for instance, we weren't so close. I wouldn't have invited her. So I consider her family, and that's why she's going to my graduation, too.
You know, it's really touching that I get to be one of those special people in her life. And it'll be small moments or a moment where she just feels more comfortable if I'm next to her. And I'm just so honored that she has trusted me so much. And you know, I just love her for that. And I want her to know that I'm always here for her, and I'm always there to protect her and encourage her and push her, but I'm there with her. And I think that that's what's allowed us to get close, is that everything we do together.
Ladies and gentlemen, please meet and help me congratulate Big Sister of the Year, Alyssa Lozier, and her little sister, Jordan.
Wow, this is really cool. Thank you so much to everyone from Comcast, NBC Universal, Big Brothers Big Sisters of America, and Big Brothers Big Sisters of Northeast Indiana. Yeah! I had no idea that you guys won too. And thank you to all of the supporters of this amazing organization. Thank you to my mom and dad, Karen and Daryl Ivinson. They're here with me from Indiana. Jordan's mom and stepdad, Donna and Mike. But the biggest thank you tonight goes to Jordan, my little sister. It's hard to believe we've actually been matched for more than 6 years now. I'm so proud to see how the little girl I first met has matured and become such an amazing young woman. In high school and college, I volunteered a lot, so I knew when I moved to Fort Wayne I wanted to get involved in the community. I thought Big Brothers Big Sisters would be a fun way to do that, but I didn't expect so many life lessons to come with it. I envisioned a little who would be just like me, same interests and passions. That's not who Jordan is, but I couldn't be more blessed for it. The unexpected challenges of being Jordan's big made me grow as a person in ways I never could have imagined. When we first met, Jordan had trouble making eye contact, seemed very shy. That made me nervous because I'm a very naturally outgoing person, but I made it my mission to make Jordan feel special enough and loved enough to let me into her world. Now she confides in me with her innermost thoughts, troubles, and triumphs. I'm so honored, Jordan, that you trust me to be your confidant. Now, not too long ago, Jordan was diagnosed with Asperger's. It came as no surprise to many of us, but Jordan was finally able to understand why she felt some of the feelings that she had. And as you saw in the video, we've made so many wonderful memories together, chatting in restaurants, watching movies, never missed Twilight premieres, right? And now we're on to the Hunger Games, so we've got that bookmarked in November. We bake cookies, we go horseback riding. In fact, we're going horseback riding here in Colorado tomorrow. So yeah. Cross your fingers, we're okay. We paint pottery, we go to shows, and we scrapbook a lot. But some of the best moments just happen riding in the car and chatting. She is so creative, and she would read me some of the things that she's written, and it blows me away, Jordan. You are so talented. And I also loved watching her overcome challenges. Time and again, Jordan has helped me MC events for Big Brothers Big Sisters and other organizations. I'm a news anchor, so I get asked to do a lot of things throughout the community. And she did a fantastic job. It was outside of her comfort zone, but she stood up in front of everyone and she did her part. I was so proud of you, Jordan, in those moments. You never cease to amaze me with what you can accomplish. Now, I didn't realize it at the time, but while I was trying to help Jordan grow as a person, she was doing the same for me. She helped me become more patient and kind and understand life from a different perspective. She taught me what it is to mentor. I wanted to make a difference in a little girl's life. That little girl ended up changing mine. Thank you for being my little sister, Jordan. I'm so excited to now continue our match in the college mentoring program. Yeah, she's going to college, folks. And I'm excited to watch you continue to grow and we'll conquer this thing called life. Thank you again, Jordan, for changing my life for the better forever. I'll move that for you.
Congratulations, Alyssa. I'm proud of you. I was just thinking about all we've done over the past years, which has been a lot. I know I push you away sometimes, but I really do appreciate all that you do for me. Alyssa and I have been through a lot of ups and downs over the years, but she is always there for me. We've done a lot of fun things, horseback riding, swimming, and now that I'm growing up, we do a lot of shopping. That reminds me, I bought a pair of heels not long ago. Alyssa, you would be proud that I can actually walk in them. I can be a real klutz sometimes. Our time as a match has been great. We always talk to each other about different things. We talk about our problems or just make small talk. Alyssa makes me feel safe. I trust her, and that's what having a big sister is all about.
Now, there's one more award tonight that I don't even think Kate knows about. Because we're recognizing the bigs tonight, but I could not be where I am today without Jordan, my little sister, and I have an award for her tonight because she is my 2013 Little Sister of the Year, and on her award, it says, "You never cease to amaze me with what you can accomplish. Never limit yourself." Congratulations, Jordan.
One more time, yeah? Big round of applause for all of our bigs and littles of the year. And thank you again, Charisse, for your wonderful job of giving out the awards. And a huge thanks to Comcast and NBC Universal again for making tonight possible. And now we have a really special treat to close out the evening. I promised we would have something. So late last summer, if you were paying attention, we were privileged to get support from a new celebrity partner. You might have seen her. 2012 Miss America Laura Kepler made mentoring children of prisoners her platform, and she has been a huge advocate of us ever since. Now, tomorrow she's going to host our Why Reunite Now general session. And tonight, we get a special treat. We get to see the talent that helped her earn the Miss America title. So let me introduce, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Laura Kepler. first, I'd also like to ask Michael Baisden to come, yep, here we go. Come on back up. So I don't even have to say that a little birdie told me, because he told all of you that in, I don't know, what time is it? Couple hours? Midnight? He's turning 50. 50 years old. You don't look a day over 21. You look fantastic. Okay, so in honor of you, Michael, and all you do for us, Laura is one of the most fantastic singers going, so she is going to lead all of us in Happy Birthday.
Oh my God. Can you make this any more embarrassing?
We can make it more embarrassing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you.
Remember, the objective in life is to get old, right? Thank you all. Thank you so much. Thank you. I want some of that cake, by the way.
We're going to get that cake. They're going to be serving that up. Don't worry, I told you were getting dessert, right? It's coming. But first, special treat, Laura has a couple of more songs for all of us, and as she sings, they're going to be bringing your dessert out. Have a great evening, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, again, Laura Kepler.
Thank you, Kate. Well, I like music theater and Broadway, and I like to sing that kind of music as well. So my two songs are from that genre of music. The first is a selection from Little Women the Musical, and it's titled Astonishing. And then I'll sing Over the Rainbow, the Catherine McPhee version. Who's he with this marry me, with this ring and this marry me, the nerve, the gall. This is not what was meant to be. How can he ruin it all with those two words? I thought I knew him, thought that he knew me. When did it change? What did I miss? A kiss when I thought all along that we were meant to forge frontiers. How could I be so wrong? And I need my sisters here. If I can't share my dreams, what were they for? I thought our promise that we would never change and never part. I thought together we'd amaze the world. How can I live my dreams or even start when everything has come apart? I thought home was all I'd ever want, my attic all I'd ever need. Now nothing feels the way it was before, and I don't know how to proceed. I only know I'm meant for something more. There must be somewhere I can be astonishing. There's a life that I am meant to lead, a life like nothing I have known, and I can feel it, and it's far from here. I've got to find it on my own, and even now I feel its heat upon my skin, a life of passion that pulls me from within, a life that I am aching to begin. There must be somewhere I can be astonishing. I'll find my way. I'll find it far away.
adventure has begun. I may be small, but I've got giant plans to shine as brightly as the sun. I will blaze until I find a time and place. I will be fearless, surrendering modesty and grace. I will not disappear without a trace. I'll shout and start a riot, be anything but quiet. Christopher Columbus, I'll be astonishing, astonishing, astonishing. At Sorry about that. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane, just a step beyond the over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow and why, then oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I?
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Laura. thank you, everyone, for tonight. I think I probably share the same emotions you do. This is the reminder of what we do. It's the reminder of why we're here. So many beautiful reminders of that tonight. Enjoy the rest of your evening and have a great conference.